Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kristelle, and today we're continuing on with Telltale's The Expanse. This is part number 3, so if you haven't watched previous episodes, don't forget to watch those ones first. I'll leave the full playlist link for this playthrough down in the description box, and almost such links down there as well. Alright, so last time we spent most of it just kind of running away from space pirates. We were scavenging a little bit, and then I believe at the very end we had gotten away from the pirates, but that we had spotted an unmarked settlement of some sort. So I'm assuming that we're going to be going and checking that out, but I honestly have no idea what is in store for today. So yes, as always, of course, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up if you're liking. It helps me a lot. But otherwise, let's just go and get started. Alright, MAUSOLEUM mining station in the
If you are receiving this message, it means you've found us at last. You've come, and with you comes the next great step in the evolution of humanity. We have been preparing for your arrival for years, perhaps centuries. We have been patient. We know you have much to teach us. If you can hear my voice, whoever you are, welcome home.
Right?
It just repeats after that.
Who was that?
The head of the station, presumably.
More like a cult? Long gone. Yeah, it does kind of sound a little culty, and then it also kind of seems like, I don't know, obviously they were prepared for somebody to come around. Let's go with the first option, I guess.
Sounds more like a cult leader to me. Someone who flew too far from home. Generations ago, millions of Earthers tried to set up mining stations in the belt. Some of them lasted. Some died off right away. And some of them, no one knows.
Still, a station this large, uncharted, and seemingly uninhabited, it's like nothing I've heard of.
What did the initial scans tell us?
None of the scanners penetrate past the first level, but there are no heat signatures, no activity except this broadcast. Looks clear.
But who brought the core here, but who else is looking? I guess the second one?
Maybe. But we don't know if the pirates have found the coordinates another way, or anyone else.
Not to mention, how the fuck are we gonna find it in there? The place is massive.
There was a line in the coordinates. Something about the first ones.
First ones.
Fuck does that mean?
Won't know till we get inside. Harlan, Rayan, stay on the ship. Be ready to burn hard if there's any activity on the radar.
Sure thing, boss man. Good hunting.
Okay.
Maya and I will head inside and search around.
He's giving me weird vibes, man. Felt very ingenuine.
Cap! Be careful in there.
Wow, she really cares. Okay. Hi, Maya. Oh my god. We're so tiny in comparison. Okay, so already into scavenging, I suppose. What is this? Some sort of landing deck, I guess? Alright, here we are. Hydraulic door. Mine access, sector 1.
Exactly
Okay.
how old is this place?
Could be on any maps. Maybe 100 years.
Damn.
That's pretty old.
This is fucking strange.
What are we looking for? What are those?
Let's search for the command center.
Found it! Over here.
Wonder if the triangles are their logo or symbol or something like that. Okay, meet Maya, and we can also look around at things too.
Never seen helmets this old. Crazy that people used to wear these into the vacuum.
This looks more like stuff that we use nowadays, I guess. They look kind of normal to me.
An entire station completely abandoned. I can't even imagine what could have happened here.
Maybe we'll find out, as long as it's on the way to finding the MK core. The station is ancient, but the nav beacon is new tech.
So maybe there have been other people here since the original people have left, I suppose? Okay, so this one is locked. Maybe we can find a way to open that. Oh,
The aux power is on these breaker lines.
okay. I don't know if I had to look around at anything else. Hopefully I can still do that after this. Dude,
Sector is now powered.
Maya is
There are
caked
3
up.
total. Each should have its own control room like this.
Sorry.
3 sectors. I'll go ahead to find the control centers in each one. You keep scanning the servers for any leads.
Fine. Have the fun to yourself.
I'll call you once I power up the next sector.
Turn on reserve power for sector 2. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I can still look around. I'm gonna talk to her as well, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Who is that? You know, Maybe I should talk to Maya first, after all. Scan this first. Environmental systems. Okay, new mission log. Emergency power is operational. Sector 1 and 3, power offline. Last usage 2239 and 2235. Drummer's log. The emergency power is working. Whatever went wrong here, it wasn't due to a lack of resources. Everything appears functional, if ancient. Even stranger, the station's 3 sectors were powered down at different times, with the bottom sectors shut down years before the other 2. Why would anyone purposely put so much of their station in the vacuum? Yeah, I don't know.
We still haven't talked about last night. Probably should keep it that way for now.
What happened last night? Oh yeah, they slept together. I forgot. We should.
About last night.
Hey.
Yeah, Cap, tell us about last night. Which one of you made all those noises?
Oh my.
Sounded like a koyo stakada.
Ah, Pelota! Get off this channel!
Right, remember that. Oh.
Private channel from here on out, okay? And maybe we just focus on the mission for now.
You got it, Boss Meng.
Okay. Alright, let's go check out whatever the hell this is. Corpse. Oh, they're making the triangle as well.
There's a dead body here.
Yeah.
He seems almost posed.
That's weird.
Very posed.
Do you think it's related to the core?
Don't know. I'll keep searching around. The last
Can
one?
we examine it?
Huh. What does this mean?
I leave this message, having surrendered this sector to the vacuum to preserve my body for what comes next. Trust Dalton. Trust the signal. We will live again. The last one. Okay. Very curious.
Okay. This group called itself the Cassiopeia Collective.
Right.
Landed here in 2226. They were an unlicensed settler community from Earth.
What happened to them?
No clue. Nothing good by the looks of it.
So let's head down here. Let me see if I can get this open. It's locked. Do you have any codes for me, perhaps? Somewhere? Okay, maybe follow the lights. Connect the junction
Fox
boxes.
was right. We're about to hit the greatest score a scavenger has ever come across.
It's power the airlock.
That's what he said.
So, what do you plan to do with it? The money, I mean.
Oh,
I'll head back to Ceres.
Do you want
really?
to go back to the station where there's a bounty on your head?
With this money, I can make the bounty disappear.
How? By going to war with Dawes?
By making him irrelevant. I'm going to build an OPA that actually helps belters.
Oh god, I actually have to figure out which way it goes. Connect down, I think, right? Where we're wanting to go. Very interesting. There we go. Turn on reservoir power. It's done. Let's go. Can we open this up now? There we go. Well, I want to know what Maya's gonna do with her money as well. Alright, danger, keep out. Oh, there's a whole other section here we can go. Oh. Alright, a little spooky. Hello? Anybody here?
Pelota.
Mummy.
Drummer? What happened?
Dead bodies. Many of them.
Oh, all of these? I see.
I'll head to the
Okay.
power. Then we can investigate it together.
Now you want to include me? Fantastic.
Huh?
So what about you?
Okay.
What are you going to do with your share?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Pelota, you must have some idea.
Going back to Mars, settle in the belt. Ooh.
You could pick
What's
a
the
station
second
to
one?
settle in, set up shop as an engineer.
I could. I'd miss flying around though. Maybe I'll buy the Artemis off Con. You can call me captain for a change.
Yo.
This ship has had enough mutinies already.
God. Well, it's kind of weird that she's kind of, I don't know, almost giving us the cold shoulder, but maybe she's just like kidding around, I can't really tell. But like saying that we're not including her in like all the fun parts and stuff. Maybe it's because we haven't had a chance to properly talk about everything that did happen. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're supposed to go this way, so I can probably look at everything without having to worry. What is this?
Next life goals. Strange lesson for children.
Oh.
Or anyone.
See my brother, see my mom, try swimming, climb a mountain, thank the aliens, eat ice cream, become Secretary General, fight the bacteria, ride a spaceship. What do you mean by next life? Oh, unless if you think maybe, because there was a bunch of coffins, right? Maybe some of them will also be here somewhere. Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't really heard them talk about children in this game very much, so I just didn't really think about like, would they also be out here, like on a ship like this or something? Well, no, because I guess we've technically landed here. I don't know. What is this though? Cadaver?
Bodies in the vacuum don't decompose. Guess that was the lesson.
Also has the triangle around it, so very interesting with more of that symbolism sort of thing. Can't do anything with this leg. Maybe it's supposed to be foreshadowing about cutting off the leg, or whatever the opposite of foreshadowing is, because we did cut off, I think, Rayanne's leg, or maybe that was Arlen. I don't remember anymore. Let's go over here. Okay, so this is another classroom.
I'm not familiar with the Dalton principle. Something tells me it's not exactly accepted science.
The Dalton principle. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is estimated to be 87,000 light years in diameter. Out of 100 billion planets, 300 million have the properties for life. This is known as the Goldilocks zone. According to the Fermi paradox, intelligent life must have developed in our galaxy. Without bacteria or oxygen exposure, human bodies can remain free from decomposition indefinitely. Due to Moore's law, we can predict that medical technology will grow more efficient every year. This makes the potential for advanced alien civilizations or future human civilizations limitless. Taken all together, the Dalton principle states that the resurrection of infected corpses in stasis by an advanced civilization, human or alien, is a question of when, not if. I see. Okay, so it also seems to be, I guess, them filling out certain words to try and get them right. So they're trying to really make sure that the children know this principle for some reason. Okay, what about some creepy drawings? 3 of them in circles in space, and something, I don't know what these pictures mean. Does that mean that they're going into space? Maybe in those coffin things? Okay, well, let's continue on, I suppose. I don't think I can be opening any of these doors, so let's just head on in, hopefully. I don't think this is like a horror game or anything, but it's starting to get a little bit creepy.
Looks like they were pulling walls off the station to fashion these caskets. Big
Yeah, more triangles as well. Coffin schematics.
These aren't just coffins. They're designed to keep corpses in stasis, virtually forever.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, so maybe this is what was in those drawings as well. I don't entirely know what it means or what it's for necessarily. I mean, kind of, but it's just a bit odd, I guess. What about the work desk?
All of this planning and effort just to prepare for their own deaths.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried as to what happened to the kids now. Okay, we've got some pythons.
This feels like grave robbing, even more so than usual.
I know, but just think of the historical value. These were some of the first people to try and survive out here.
Does historical value pay well?
Beats me.
Usually not, I would say. Okay, hold on. Let's go into this room first. Scan the computer. New mission log. Outgoing messages. 11-4 UNN request for emergency aid. On the 12th, another request for emergency aid. Infectious outbreak in settlement. 15-4 MCRN. Urgent request from Earth settlement. And then 22-4 from UNN again. Request for emergency aid. Multiple deaths. 1-5. Thank you for contacting UNN emergency relief aid. 8-5. For the love of God, save us. What the hell is going on? Drummer's log. The station began as a mining operation. Difficult work with low profit margins at the best times. By the time people started dying of disease, the collective was likely stranded with little money and no way to mine enough resources as the population got sicker. No wonder this group set their sights on other means of escape. So it was a mining colony, but there was a bunch of children here? Like for what? Well, maybe it's the children just of the families who are working here? I'm not sure.
Reading this message, you'd hardly know they'd given up on surviving and are putting all their hope in aliens?
By unanimous vote, the Cassiopeia Collective has decided to decommission all biomass recyclers and break them apart for materials. We thank all collectivists who participated in the hearing and look forward to a brighter future ahead. Okay, a little concerning. Let's open up this airlock. So I wonder why they started believing in this is like the way to go instead. Maybe it was just out of lack of other options, or maybe like stress, hallucinations because of the infections and stuff like that. I really don't know. Unless there's maybe they're talking about aliens and stuff. Maybe either somebody else or like actual aliens came on board. I don't know if like aliens is actually a thing that exists in this particular universe, because I've never seen the show. So it might be. I have no idea. Okay, so reserve power. We can turn that on. There we go. Nice. That door is gonna open. That one has a circle above it instead of a triangle. I don't know if that matters or if it's just lighting.
It's like a crypt. I thought builders recycled their dead.
We do. We don't get to be sentimental. We use every ounce of every resource we have. It's how we survive.
So what do you think happened here?
Went mad? Got desperate? Maybe a little bit of both. So let's go on the second one.
Maybe the people here were abandoned and got desperate. Could have thought they needed the bodies for something.
Could be.
Yeah, I didn't really consider that depending on where you're from in this universe as well, that you might treat the dead differently. Very curious. What are we trying to find now?
There's no sign of the core yet. I'll check
yeah,
the
the core.
server here. Keep me posted on any more excitement you find.
Can we talk now? I feel like we should talk. Turn on reserve power for Sector 3. Can I look at you
Grateful
again?
to have company in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we know that this channel is definitely private,
I don't think I can look at her all
You
the way
can
around.
finally tell me that last night was amazing and you'll never be the same again. I'm flattered.
Cute.
I was just going to say that it was very nice.
It really, really, really was.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so let's go back over here and try to turn the power on for number 3, medical records. Oh, that doesn't look too good. Timo Moffat, 22 weeks, 12-8. Mariam Hassan, Abdu Farazi, 08, 7 weeks. Okay, so this was going on for quite a long time then, I guess. I don't really know what to look at first. Courses?
I'd never let this happen to me. I've got my recycler all picked out.
Okay, so you get to pick it as well. I don't know entirely what it means by recycle. Like, would you be put into some sort of, I guess, recycling pod that would be turned into, I don't know, like maybe fuel or something like that? I don't know. Okay, what about in here? Another corpse?
All these poor Sabakawalas staring at the abyss for eternity.
A quarter.
I submit this recording alongside the station's medical records for future study. Though I take less faith in Dalton and foreign visitors, I have hope our tragedy will prove instructive to the burgeoning field of extraterrestrial immunology. The pandemic which decimated this station began as a standard Mycobacterium tuberculosis infection. I contend it was our antibiotic air filters which provoked the initial evolutionary surge, but it was the children born to this station whose stunted immune systems provided the fatal breeding grounds. I did all I could. In truth, we all did, but we had no chance.
Yeah.
They were taking supplements to combat living in microgravity.
Wonder if it's the same stuff we take.
I doubt it.
God,
The only
maybe.
reason we survive now is because of what we learned from settlements like this.
Okay, that's good then. I don't really know
So
how
you're
any of
heading
that
back
works.
to Ceres and leaving the Artemis without a captain?
I suppose that's true.
Damn, if I knew last night was a one-off, I would have gotten even less sleep.
I will miss you too.
Oh, for fuck's sake. At least call me a well-walla, or tell me how you can kick my Martian ass.
I will miss kicking your ass, well, Walla.
Cute. Oh, I like them
you.
very much. Alright, the hands of the king are the hands of a healer, and so shall the rightful king be known. In loving memory of Dr. Armina Dhani, now that you are lost, we all are. Oh, God. Okay. On this one.
Looks like the medic was well liked.
Is this supposed to be some weird foreshadowing for our medic? I sure as hell hope not. Let's go back over here. I think we've got to fly again. So, what am I doing? Am I wanting to go all the way down? Or, I don't remember. Let's go here, I guess. Here? Yeah, okay.
Need to power on the sector first.
Oh, alright. Okay, so let's go back over here. Connect this one. Okay, so connect left or right. Go left, hopefully. Yes. Okay, so this one, connect down. We need to click left. And then this one. There we go. Okay, good. We're getting the hang of this. Thankfully, it's not too difficult. Connect up or connect right? Think up? I mean, they're both kind of to the right. Oh, maybe that was wrong. Don't know. Oh, okay. And then this one. Good. And this one. Nice. Alright, let me in there. What do you got? Ooh, ooh. What's going on over there? Okay. I have to check out whatever this thing is. Monument?
You seeing this?
Sure am. How has all of this just been sitting here?
Their stories were abandoned, just like they were.
What gets me is that there was no OPA back then. There wasn't even the word belter. But as soon as they got out here, somehow their lives didn't matter anymore.
Huh. Well, if that's how you feel, welcome to the OPA.
I'm serious.
I'm serious too. OPA isn't just for dock orphans on Ceres. It's for anyone who wants to fight for a free belt. At least that's what it should be.
Interesting. Okay, I see this power thing here, but I can't seem to interact with it yet. No, we're supposed to go this way. I just kind of thought I would look around and try to find some things, but maybe we can only really go where we need to this time. Oh, except there's always something.
Looks different from the coffins in the upper sectors.
Yeah.
Maybe they built it in the early days, before they ran out of supplies.
Logan Dalton. Okay, I've got anything else over here as well? Yes, little secrets. Mining charges.
Got some mining charges here. Looks disarmed.
Wait,
useful?
how much do they look disarmed?
Just remember, when you wake up and see it at the foot of your bed, you started this.
Cute. Alright, I'm gonna check over here on this.
Is this where the broadcast came from? Could be a transmitter.
Yeah, maybe. Doesn't look like I can go any further up in there though, at least not yet. So now we can go over here.
Another nav beacon.
We must be getting close to the core.
Right. You're making me a little nervous. What am I trying to do? Turn on reservoir power for sector 3. Okay, let's go into here. Sector control. I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared. Okay, we've got a circuit board here. Okay. I don't really know how much like picking up actual salvage works. Like sometimes there's little voice lines and stuff for it, which is good. But then other times I really don't know what it's for. Like if it actually counts towards our supplies later or not. I'm not sure. Okay, let's turn this one on. There we go. It's a little bit ominous of an angle. Here we go. Beautiful. Good. Spooky.
Hey, with all this alone time you've given me, I've been thinking about something. Whatever this treasure is, the one thing we know is that it will change everything. No more scavenging, no more running.
That's the hope.
Thing is, I think if I had all the money in the world to do anything I wanted, it would be doing this with you.
Oh, okay. Cute.
Okay, not this exactly, but working with you to help build a better future for the belt. I want to be a part of it. If you'll have me, I mean.
I'd be lucky, are you sure? I mean, yeah, I'd be lucky.
I'd be lucky to have you. So would the OPA, as long as you're sure that's what you really want.
I want to be a part of something that matters. And I want to be with the only person who's ever made me feel like I matter too.
It's so sweet, but also kind of sad that no one else has made you feel like that. All right. What are we looking at? Coffins? A lot of coffins. Oh, okay. Got it. And these ones are all the like newer or older, I guess.
Holy shit, this is beautiful.
Beautiful, really? But yeah, these were the coffins with the nicer materials rather than in the later time. It's horrifying. Honestly, it's kind of horrifying. I mean, especially to Kamina, right? Because if they're supposed to go into recyclers instead of this, then maybe especially to her. But I like Maya, so I kind of want to agree. But I kind of don't agree. I'm gonna pick the second one, I'm sorry.
It would be beautiful if it wasn't filled with dead belters.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
That shape at the bottom, I recognize it from the coordinates.
That's promising. Let me check the server for this sector, then I'll meet you down there.
I hope that it, like, doesn't affect anything, but I don't know. It just felt wrong to kind of agree.
Okay, here's something. The sector's thermoscanner reports biometric presence. There must have been someone here.
Who? The hell was that?
They're still here.
What?
Coming down.
No, stay back. Try to get eyes.
Oh, was it a shot? I thought it was like a pressure popping or something from one of the coffins. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was definitely more clearly a shot.
My name is Kamina Drummer. I don't know who you are, but...
I know who you are. You're the pirate JP sent to take me out. Lousy in your scum. But you'll never find that sample.
Oh.
Maya.
I see him. He has you pinned down. I'll try to direct you from up here.
Okay. Alright.
He's coming up on the left.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. What do you mean? I pressed the trigger. I don't know what happened. There we go. Worked that time. Okay.
Okay. He's flanking around your left.
Left again. Okay. Hey, buddy. Alright. Nice. Good.
I don't think he's down. I lost visual.
Maya!
Wait! He's charging! Your left, now!
God, it's a whole lot of being on the left. What's this? Okay. There we go. I kind of fumbled on the button, but... Oh, nice shot. Sorry, buddy. I don't know who he is or why he was upset at us, really.
Wrist terminal broken, and he was running low on oxygen.
The hypoxia must have made him disoriented. He seemed to confuse you for someone else.
Yeah.
JP?
His oxygen was so low, I don't think he even knew who he was shooting at.
I know he just tried to kill you, but Poor guy.
Yeah.
This wrist terminal is too busted to search.
There's a hand terminal over there. Must be his.
Can I look at you first?
I wouldn't have made it through that firefight without Maya.
True.
Wonder what this guy was doing down here.
Let's look around. He was obviously here for a while. Maybe he left something behind.
Yeah, I imagine because this helmet is one of the newer ones, that he was one of the people who put down all of the little nav beacons and stuff like that, maybe. Okay, let's look at this. Maddox. I dug up my old grad school notes. According to an epidemiology professor, there was an early Belter settlement at these coordinates that died out a century ago. Can you get us there? Let me know and I'll coordinate with my UNN contact. We'll grab you later to discuss. Strickland's been watching me so closely since the announcement. We have to move fast, right?
There's a message on here.
Yeah.
You stole something from me. Luckily for you, my desire to see it returned is greater than my desire for revenge. This will be your only chance. Say I was open to it. My partner has other ideas. We know she's already contacted the UNN Shinabi. Luckily, some pirates got to them first. Pirates? Are they? Don't worry about them. Just send me your location and hold tight. However you deal with your partner, my men will clean it up. This is why I love Earthers.
So this man stole the MK core, brought it out here with his partner.
His partner, who must be around here somewhere. Maybe they have the core.
Would they still be alive? Okay.
This man worked for whoever made the MK core.
So where's his partner?
I guess now we can go over here. Not sure if I'm supposed to do anything with this, but it looks like more of a building actually, so let's just land. Oh yeah, you can totally go in here. Oh, okay, so there's an eye inside of the triangle now too. And the circle. Okay, so it's both, it's not just one. Very interesting. Death records. Okay, let's grab that. New mission log. Okay, so there is a whole bunch of numbers here, which I don't know what they're for. Drummer's log. The station's population started out strong, but heavy casualties began occurring after a few years. With no new influx of settlers and a dwindling population, the group must have known their community was doomed long before the last one died out. No one has an easy existence in the Belt, but these people didn't even have the hope that their future generations would build a better life for themselves. It seems to have caused some sort of station-wide mental breakdown. Okay, I guess we will head in here now then. Oh, there's a plaque. The wolf will live with the lamb, the leopard will lie with the goat, and the children will lead them unto salvation. Future travelers, we lay our beloved children before you. If you be a healer, heal. If you be a miracle worker, work. If you be a passer through, pass through and go in peace. Cassiopeia Collective. Okay, but why? What's going on in here? Oh god. These are these are more coffins. These look like tiny little children ones, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about.
Oh god, the first ones. They're all
Children. It's a children's tomb.
Yeah.
They buried their children here first. Couldn't bear the thought of recycling them.
Then they couldn't bear the thought of being separated from them either. So here they are.
Here they are.
Can I speak to you, Ma? Are you alright?
So these people stole the core and ran here, and they hid their prize.
in a fucking children's tomb.
Okay, coffin map. Tomb of the Unburied. This coffin stands in memory of the first children lost to the illness that ravaged our station. Their bodies were tragically recycled before our minds were awakened to our greater purpose. Although they are lost, we hold them in our hearts forever. Jesus Christ. Okay, it does also look like there is something over here. Stasis monitor. Scan this. Temperature -270. Microbe detection none. Cryoprotectant levels stable. Dehumidifier active. Drummer's log. The inhabitants of the station were talented engineers. When they gave up on mining minerals and turned their attention to creating coffins, they did a strangely beautiful job solving the issue of long-term body storage. These corpses should stick around until, well, hopefully until they get their wish. Oh, God. Oh, there's something over here as well. Hold on. I want to take a look.
Some of the first children born in the Belt, and this is the fate they suffered.
They were abandoned, but at least they weren't forgotten.
Yeah.
Here.
What do you think happened?
Oh.
Let's find out.
Is this the partner, maybe? Oh, we can actually examine the whole thing. Okay, empty cavity.
Guess they stashed it before they had their fight. It's not in here.
Let's look at the bullet wound.
So they stole the MK core and brought it here, but then our security guard turned on his partner and shot her?
Seems right.
So is this like your work partner or like your partner, like your romantic partner or something? I don't know. Maybe both? Yeah, let's look at this one. Confidential, do not duplicate. All individuals handling this information are required to protect it from unauthorized disclosure. Handling, storage, storage, reproduction, and disposition of the attached document must be in accordance with applicable regulations. Designation MK Core, Lab 27, Phoebe Station. Alright. Experiment 102AC, Singular Cellular Testing. Research lead Dr. Ray. Abstract. It's clear that the sample is encoded with instructions and that those instructions are unknown, perhaps unknowable. Exposure to human biomass seems to activate it, although exposure to other replication mechanisms have proven effective as well. Most attempts to break down samples' molecular bonds, exposure to solvents, disinfectants, and freezing temperatures have failed. Exposure to high heat has shown some efficiency. Experiment 1, cellular exposure. Experiment 2, cellular wall degeneration. Experiment 3, cellular replication. Experiment was terminated early when replication continued outside of expected parameters. Alright, next one. Experiment 1078, test subjects, Belter, unknown origin. Duration of infection 4 to 6 days. Results fatal. Jesus. Experiment 107B, human testing. Research lead Dr. Strickland. Abstract. The sample is highly transmissible and with proper exposure maintains a 100% infection rate. A greater amount of biomass is needed in order to further estimate the sample's encoded instructions. Experiment 1, subject was exposed to the sample via cotton swab. Symptoms began within 3 hours. Subject was moved to exam room 4. Experiment 2, subjects were exposed to the sample via cotton swab, then immediately put through decontamination procedures. Subject showed no symptom. Immediate decontamination may be effective in event of accidental exposure to staff. Experiment 3, subjects were housed in exam room 4 with subject 1. Transmission began within hours. Subjects complain of disorientation, fever, and vomiting. After 4 days, chest and stomach pain were the primary symptoms, and subjects showed pronounced aversion to the station's overhead lighting. Hibernation ensued shortly thereafter. Yeah, overhead lighting is the worst, honestly. Okay, the last page is just a photo. Okay, so maybe we have to go and find that, or would we not want to find that? Because why would we want
MK
that?
Core isn't a treasure, it's a weapon.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon?
I don't know, something alive and fucking dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, let's examine everything else. August 10th, I commence this diary for the benefit of future histories. I believe we are embarking on biomedical revolution, rivaled only by the advent of synthetic nitrogen and CRISPR. Non-sabi said omnibus. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. August 11th, I know this is the discovery of a millennia, but some of my fellow researchers have lost the plot. Oh no, where's the original plot of the movie? All they want to do is scale up the testing. We have the potential to eradicate cancer, reverse cellular decay, bolster immunity against all infections. We must keep our focus. We must stay focused, brothers. August 22nd, the situation has grown tenuous. Dresden appears to have lost all sense of process and propriety. Rumor is that he's pushing a cognition enhancement modifier on junior researchers as a mean of advancement. If he tries this shit on me, he will find an enhancement up his ass. September 2nd, asks Strickland what he knows about the other teams here. No response. I know we're not the only ones on this project. What research are they hiding? Would they be insane enough to develop it as a weapon? The data is clear. This thing could teach us so much about biology, but it isn't ours to control. Oh, and there's more. September 27th, Dresden wants to talk about human testing now. What the fuck? I can't even begin to account for the ethical dumpster fire that is to present at this stage. Maybe that's why he's busy with his enhancement lobotomies. Lobotomies? Jesus. September 28th, the lab is being shut down. Resources to be transferred to other projects. For what horrors I can only imagine. How to respond. October 1st, my credentials got me into the lab one last time. I took the core. I saw some of Strickland's new project too. Dear God, those people. October 2nd, I bribed a guard, Maddox, to smuggle out the core and get us off Phoebe. My contact at the UNN promises to set me up with a new research team, somewhere no one can find us. October 9th, Maddox's buddy dropped us off in an abandoned settlement. We were supposed to rendezvous with the UNN Urshanabi days ago. No messages, no response. What was I thinking? If the UNN can't handle this, there's nowhere safe. It must be destroyed. Maddox might protest, but I will convince him. He's a simple man, but not too impervious to reason. Just need to find a furnace that burns hot enough.
Looks like the scientists contacted the UNN, and they sent over the Urshanabi.
But they weren't able to stop the word from leaking out.
Yeah. Okay, and then what about the recorder?
I have compiled evidence to show why this substance presents such a novel set of risks. I now truly believe we may be looking at an eschatological event. I thought I could deliver this sample to the right hands and develop an antidote, but I underestimated many things. All that matters is that I destroy the sample and pray the same will be done to the rest of this cursed substance.
So the MK core is some kind of organism.
I don't know. And neither do the scientists studying it.
And yet this company is pouring endless amounts of money into it. They're willing to kill to keep it secret, and now they're running human tests.
Not humans. Belters.
They were tricked, they were disposable. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, both, but it does seem like they viewed them as disposable.
They don't even think of Belters as human.
Yeah.
Fucking inners. They're found a weapon they didn't understand, and they brought it out here to play with.
That's horrible.
It's nothing new. Just like Anderson Station, the Lagoon. Even these people left out here to die. Just another chapter in the story.
Got something.
All right.
Ready?
Sure. I guess. Whose coffin is this? Or is this the core? Oh, right. That's what we're here for. Alright. With how infectious it is, I feel like we shouldn't be messing with it, though.
And now we're going to destroy it.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Alright. Thanks, Maya. Alright. You agree, right? Hopefully, that we should destroy it. Just all hope so. No.
We'll reach full burn in about a minute. What are you going to tell the others?
It's too dangerous. We have to protect the belt. I mean, both of these things.
That the people with the money to buy this are the same people who would use it against the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we don't sell it. Hear me out. Whatever this is, it could still be everything you need to help the belt. What if we kept it?
As a weapon? Or as a bargaining chip?
Call it what you want, but no one would mess with the OPA if they knew—
The OPA doesn't work that way. It's 100 factions with 1,000 goals. The OPA would tear itself apart over something like this.
Why are you so sure of that? You're talking like an inner.
I'm talking like someone who knows the OPA. Who knows men like Doss and what they do to stay in power.
But the belt may never get a chance like this again. You can't just take that away.
You don't get it. You may have bounced around in zero-G for a while, but you don't understand the belt.
Yeah.
Hey! What don't I understand?
Belters prepare for the worst. Belters don't lie to themselves. The second one seems a little passive-aggressive, so let's go with the first one.
For danger. Broken air filters, leaky reactors, anything that could mean danger. And this is a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah. I can understand both perspectives,
Not
but...
like a Martian, but like a belter. From everything you've seen out here so far, how do you think this really ends for us?
Fuck. You're right.
Yeah.
Let's do what we have to do.
Good. Let's go. On the same team. Thank goodness, man. Okay, yeah, because I can understand where she's coming from, but I think it's good that we were actually able to calmly explain it to her as well.
Rayan!
Hey.
What are you doing?
See, Baratna? Told you we couldn't trust her.
Oh. Arlen, you fucking ass. Oh.
Hand it over. Now!
Oh, it's because she has the thing in her hands, I see. Yeah, I fucking had a feeling. Like, Rayan seems pretty chill, but Arlen has been weird for pretty much the whole time we've known him, in terms of like how he kind of treats us and attitude. Yeah.
Listen to me.
Could hurt the belt. It's a death sentence. I think it's a death sentence. Regardless.
You'll never be able to unload it without getting killed in the process.
See, that's your issue. No faith in your crew. I already have a buyer on series.
That's not the
Damn
issue.
it, Arlen, you don't understand what you're doing.
You always think you know better than everyone else. That's how you always end up here, yeah?
I don't know
She is the captain.
Your plan is, but you can't just take over the ship and throw Drummer in the brig.
No brig. Airlock.
Oh.
What do you mean? Just got to head back to Ceres.
Tinsha! How long is the trip to Ceres? Huh? 2 weeks? 3? You want to stay awake the whole time until we sew this thing? She'll be trying to take it back. Stubborn or voila. Never knows when she's lost.
Oh my god.
No, there has to be another way.
As long as she's on board, it's still her ship. You think Maya and Virgil will take orders from us while she's around? Even the fucking pilot likes her. No, it's the only way to finish this. Take her to the airlock.
God. So Rain has known about this whole time, and he didn't. Well, he kind of tried to warn us a little bit, but not really.
Trust me.
No, don't do that to me. Do I actually have to choose? Okay, I trust Rain, but I don't trust Arlen. And the fact that Rain has not let us on to Arlen's plan like right away, or even like halfway through whatever is going on, then I feel like he doesn't really have control over Arlen, / his input is not really gonna matter to him. So I don't trust it, but I don't want to hurt Rain, because obviously he probably has not turned against Arlen because he's his brother and he probably doesn't want to hurt him or anything like that. And maybe there's a risk that we would hurt him if he had told us earlier. Sorry, I gotta fight him. I don't trust the situation at all, even though I do trust Rain. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. I really hope that we can still be friends. But oh my god, I'm fucking up all the buttons. I'm so sorry. Okay, see, we just shot his arms. He's fine. He'll live, right? Hopefully. God. Wait, I fumbled the buttons every fucking time. Okay.
God, how are you so heavy without gravity?
I mean, you're also very tiny.
I wasn't gonna let you die, Cap. I would have helped you.
I know you would have. That doesn't matter. I don't know.
Spare me the Falota, Rain. You made your choice.
I don't remember what that word means. I think it's like BS, sort of. But yeah, he did make his choice. I'm sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Cap. I never wanted this.
I know. I believe him.
If you're not in the airlock in 5 seconds, she gets a bullet in the head.
What? Oh shit. I really didn't think you'd still be able to hold a gun when both your arms have been shot. And he's just moving them around like it's nothing. Well, at least Rain is safe. Like, we didn't send him to the airlock type of thing, I guess. You're gonna give me a helmet at the very least? Or am I dead? Maya! Maya! Don't hurt her though, okay? She's just a bystander in all of this. Don't shoot her. Don't shoot her. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. For now. Hopefully. Okay. Alright, we're off. Oh, God. It's really not what I was expecting. But, like, kind of what I was expecting, but not exactly that, I guess. Oh, yeah, there was the other landing pad. I forgot about that. Okay, good. Alright. Let me in. I feel like probably the same thing would have happened if we do trust Rayan, though, right? He probably would have given us a helmet and let us go. But I just, then what would have happened to Maya? And then, I don't know. I don't know. Are we trapped out here? We're gonna die anyways. Okay, and they're off. Goodbye. I'll miss you, Maya. Please don't hurt my girlfriend. I mean, they've got Khan on there, and me and Khan have the secret code word, right? So if I'm ever able to find them again, or if they find me again, which they probably will because they know exactly where I am, right? And maybe it'll be okay. No way. Oh my god. Always with the cliffhangers. Okay, we got a couple of achievements though, at least, so that's good. Okay, so let's go through our choices. Talking about last night, 63% drummer spoke to Maya about sleeping together. Prank revenge, 9% drummer retaliated for Maya's earlier prank with the mining charges. Oh, that was considered retaliation? I didn't even realize. Okay. Maya's belter promise, 83% drummer said she'd be lucky to have Maya's help in the belt. 17% questioned Maya's commitment to the belt. Oh, I didn't realize that that's what that different dialogue option would have led to, but I guess that makes sense. sense. I kind of thought that the other one, because it was like you sure or something, would be more so like making sure that she understands the risks and stuff like that to do with it, but I don't know. Mausoleum reaction. 48% was horrified by the mausoleum. 52% said the station's mausoleum was beautiful. I mean, it could be seen as beautiful, but I was just kind of thinking because it's coming from Drummer, where she had already kind of explained her thought process as to why it's not right for belters and stuff. But I also understand from Maya's perspective, like I don't entirely know what their whole process is with burials and stuff like that, but it obviously seems like it's different. So it's just like different perspectives. It's not necessarily that one is right or wrong. All right, so defining belters. 59% Drummer told Maya that belters prepare for the worst. 41% told Maya that belters don't lie to themselves. I just felt like the other option felt like it could be a little bit implying that she or like other people lie to themselves, which just felt a little bit unnecessary, but I don't actually know how that would have been explained. Okay, so trusting or fighting Ran. 14% Drummer fought Arlen and ran. 86% trusted Ran when he took her to the airlock. Oh yeah, I mean, when he does say it like that, like whisper like trust me and stuff, like I do trust Ran, don't get me wrong, I really do. I just don't trust him with Arlen or with being able to control Arlen's decisions or actions, etc, etc. So if I could have done that without repercussions, then maybe that would have been the better option. But I think it's also just because I know the choices that I have made in previous episodes, and so I kind of understand why that might have also ended up badly for me, because I think in the very beginning, like the first episode, I let the bullying continue, which to me it kind of seemed more so like playful bullying rather than like anything super serious. But even after that, Arlen was the one who kind of made the vibe weird and like tried to be like big man against Drummer, and that's when I punched Arlen. And then I think it was Ran who I did end up cutting off his leg, which I think was a better option still for that, because we needed the supplies, we were already low, and we already knew that we had extra like pieces and stuff in order to give him a new leg. But I can also see where in his mind it might have been that we like didn't protect him. So I don't know. I don't really know if I made the right choice there or not. Okay, so Maya's fate. 33% Maya remained on the Artemis. 67% Maya was spaced with Drummer and died. She can die there while being spaced? Oh shit. Okay, I was kind of worried about Arlen shooting her, but I didn't realize that she would have been spaced with us. But like, what was the determining factor of that? Was that because I fought Arlen? In which case I definitely don't regret my actions. Or maybe it has to do with some of your choices? I don't know. Oh, I'm very curious then as to what's gonna happen next time. Like, am I gonna be hunting them? Are they gonna be hunting me? Is Maya gonna be okay? I have no idea. Alright guys, that's it for part 3 of Telltale The Expanse. If you liked watching, I'll just leave the full playlisting for this playthrough down in the description box, and I'm also links put on there as well. So this episode definitely took a different spin than I was originally anticipating. I am really glad that we didn't get Maya killed, and I am very curious to kind of see where we're supposed to go from here, because we don't have a ship anymore, we're stranded in the middle of nowhere, and we still haven't found where the pirates were because they were pursuing us last time. At this point, I'm honestly just hoping that Maya doesn't end up getting hurt anyways, just because of how everything was left off. But we'll just kind of have to see how it goes, because that is gonna be it for me tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying so far. As always, of course, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up if you're liking it, helps me a lot. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, goodbye.